But it's just the start. I mean, if you value being able to get up and go to the refrigerator or go walk outside whenever you want to, or go get some pussy, uh, things of that simple nature that you do on a daily basis, ain't none of that going on in prison. On top of that, uh, it's just, if you, the violence is not even something I want to highlight. That's obvious. That's apparent. But just your freedom is your most valuable asset. Like, so having your freedom taken away, it should be obvious. But it's kind of hard for me to try to send a message directly to the mind state that you just described, because I was once of that mind state. I remember when I was kind of anxious and excited to get to the joint, and when I first got the 2 years, I was kind of like feeling like that was cool. I didn't get no gang of time, but I get the I was still a teenager, so I was like, damn, I'm gonna be able to say I've been and all that. Like, so I understand that energy. So it's kind of hard for me to speak. The only thing that taught me was experience. Once they got that energy already, it's kind of hard to talk them out of it. You know what I'm saying? I would try to more so speak to the people who haven't reached that point and let them know it's some bullshit. It should be obvious. It's so many reasons now as I've grown and matured why I feel like our youth need to be wise enough to steer away from any type of illegal activity. It's just think, you got to realize as an American, your Second Amendment right is to bear arms. They want us involved in the system with felonies at such a young age, so we won't even be full Americans. You already know they dehumanized us. We weren't considered actual men when they wrote the Constitution or human beings. So now that they have to like technically give us all that, they're still trying to find reasons or ways, tactics to make us less of a human than they are. And if, as a man, as a human, as an American, if it's your right to bear arms, but yet 60 to 70% of young black men are catching felonies, what does that create? And it creates an imbalance when it comes to those who can legally bear arms.
Right.
So that would be one of my main admonitions to the youth, is that as you mature and get past these phases of foolery, you don't want to be in a position where you can't legally protect your family like the next man. So those are things to think about, other than a lot of the scare tactics that people usually go to.